So we're going to be looking at the Dow Jones, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq in this video, plus also the silver and gold. And we're going to be looking at more of the shorter term picture. Over the last few videos, I've been looking at different short terms and long terms, but I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to be giving you just absolute short term picture, what, different key levels we can look at, and different things we need to be focusing on. So let's go straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into today's session. If you like these videos, then hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, and also give me a thumbs up if you would. That would be much appreciated. Okay, so if you need my help, then I'm giving away a free trading course. Just grab that, chart reading techniques, trading systems, and so on and so forth. Like, just grab it and you get the help and start to use that trading course to actually at least start getting ahead in the markets. Alrighty, guys. So I'm actually feeling really lethargic right now because I've just come off 3 workouts this morning. It's around about 11 o'clock in the morning my time when I'm doing this on a Monday morning. And I went and did a strength and conditioning session for 45 minutes, then 15-minute break, then straight into a boxing session, and then I had an hour or so break, and then I did a high intense sort of cardio session for 45 minutes as well too. So I am absolutely spent right now. So you probably can tell with my energy. If you can hear my energy not being the normal as that. That's the reason why I've just done that. The first thing, it's only 11 o'clock this morning, and I've done 3 massive sessions this morning. So that's the reason why. So looking at the Dow Jones, the first thing that we can see is, let me actually just I'll bring up this chart here, which is just the blank chart. And the first thing is we can see is there's a very, very key level around that sort of 27,500 level. You can see that we're right around that 27,500, 27,600. But if we break that level, the next key level that we need to focus on is around about the 26,000 even number, which is this support level back here. So if we break that on a short-term basis, we're probably likely to start to see a movement to the downside to around about the 26,000 level. We are developing this head and shoulder formation, and a lot of people are pointing this out and talking about it. So we have to wait and see what the market wants to do, where it wants to go. If we break below here, we're probably likely to continue down. But if we don't break below here and we hold, then we're probably likely to start to see a move back to the upside. So we're going to see whether it does break below or not. Moving on now through to the S&P 500. And the key areas, let me just take this off the screen. The key areas that I'm noticing here on a first basis would be probably this low session through there. You can see how it's actually finding a bit of support where we are right now. We can see also there's actually a little bit of support coming down through to here. But I'd have to say, there's actually a fair few key levels of support. So, as much as I think that the market is likely to drop, there's actually key levels of support, like back here, key level support. So even if we do get a bit of a drop, we may not see much at all. So it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen through here. And also for the Nasdaq's developing this kind of funky dunky flag formation. Let me take that off the screen there. Looking at the Nasdaq, I can see that there is key levels of support and resistance through here. Resistance to resistance, found support. And what the hell is that? What did I just put up there? I had no idea what that is. Was that one of those things that I put up? Anyway, so we can see where we're at this key level of support where we are right now. Now, the thing about the Nasdaq, if I look at the weekly chart, we've been going up for quite a period of time. So the next major level is around about that sort of just below the 10,000 level here. So if we do see a bit of a drop, there's a bit of a short-term resistance here, possibly. There we go, smack bang on there. So that's that smack bang 10,000. So if we do get a bit of a drop, guys, I don't expect it to be a crash, but if we do start to see movement down, same for the Nasdaq, or same for the Dow Jones as well too, probably see just a little bit of a short-term move on the downside. And it's really interesting to see this pattern through here. Once again, this is also known as a head and shoulder formation on the Nasdaq. And so you can see we have this point through here, which would be the left shoulder. We've got a nice little rally up and a nice little rally down, which you'd call the head. And then you have a little sideways movement through here, rounding top through here, and this one actually gives us a right shoulder through there, and we've got the neckline through here as well too. Now the projection of this neckline is actually way down here somewhere, but the very first sort of support and resistance levels is definitely around that 10,000 level. But the Nasdaq has been the biggest. The Nasdaq has been the one that's been the biggest mover out of the whole sort of indice levels there. So that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing through there on that. So on a short-term basis, guys, this week we have to watch this here. Now, the interesting thing about the Nasdaq is that we've been going up for quite some time. So we are in bubble territory, and what I mean by that is this: if I bring this weekly chart up and squeeze my weekly chart up a bit more, look how high we are. Like, we've had a big move up and a little bit of a pullback. So it makes me think that maybe we're getting ready for more downside, and maybe just a lot more downside to come, you know, just not to the 10,000, maybe just a little, maybe even a move to the downside even more. So we're starting to get that top heavy action in the Nasdaq. The hard thing is about what's going to happen with the election, with what's happening right now. So if I move over through to the Gdx, we can see just really not much going on. We're not breaking up, we're not breaking down. When I bring on my little trend lines, we're still below my channel, really below my channel when it comes to this level. So if we hold here, especially if we hold here and we start breaking it back above this channel, then we could probably start to see a very nice move out of the GDX. Moving on now through to the Gdxj, and the Gdxj is actually still in a channel, and I probably will start to move it around a bit more, just to try to get a bit more of a channel out of this. But this is the channel that I've got here, and you can see what's happening all through here, right? We're still in the channel, and we're squeezing up into this triangle pattern through here within this channel. So that tells me there's going to be a lot of sideways movement through here. If we start to get a very nice break up and out, then we're probably likely to start to see a very nice move back to at least the top of the channel. Moving on, that's with the GDX through there. The SIL, and the same pattern we're getting. If I open up my chart, you can see that there's a bug in my office. There's always one. Always one. Did I kill it? Maybe not. So we're still in this channel, aren't we? Very, very, very still in this channel. And we see how we're just holding and holding and holding and holding. Man, if we start to get a very strong breaker above $16 on the SILJ, then we're probably likely to start to see a very nice move coming back up to the upside. Moving on now through to the SIL, and once again, sort of same thing, is that we're actually still in the channel, in a channel, when it comes to, as you can see, very nice channel here. Very, very, very nice channel here. We've been coming sideways. We hit the top of the channel up through here, and now we're coming sideways all through here, as you can see. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see, let me bring up now a bit of a short-term picture. You can see how we're squeezing up into this sort of level through here, and you can see we've got sort of a level going on through here as well too. So there's a whole bunch of all kinds of different levels supporting this. The interesting thing about this is, once again, is that if we get a very strong breakout above 50 here, especially with volume, then we're probably likely to start to see a nice move up, just like we did back here. So you can see how we had a nice move up from there to there. Then we went sideways. So we're moving up sideways. If we do get a breakout, we're probably likely to start to see a movement up. And where's it likely to run to? Probably to the top of the channel again. So from a break above 50, it's probably likely to start to see a movement back to the upside. So there we go, guys. That's what I like. That's what I see on this session here. Leave a comment, or leave the comment below Mining stocks rock. If you enjoyed this video, mining stocks rock. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the like button and all that. Click bell buttons and click all those different buttons around here. Make sure you grab the free trading course. And traders, if you'd like to get some more help, then there should be a couple more videos on the screen there. One video is going to teach you another powerful charting pattern, and one is what I call the bullseye method. You're going to absolutely love that as well too. So click on one of those, and I'll see you in the next video.